Hey everyone, welcome back to another Fallout 76 video on the channel. In today's video I'm going to be taking a look at the ammo converter. Originally added in with the Season 1 scoreboard, this camp item has been around for quite some time and originally had a lot of high hopes and excitement about it. After recently seeing a video on this by Finders Keepers, I wanted to test this machine out and see if it was actually worth using in 2024. Firstly, in case you want to try it out for yourself, you can pick this item up in a few different places. The easiest option would be to go visit Mortimer inside the Creator Core, where you can pick it up for a total of 1,250 gold bullion, as long as you have the friendly raider reputation status. Another option would be wait for it to pop up in Minerva's inventory, but you've got to wait for it to rotate, and then you could get it for a little bit cheaper at 938 gold. Now the final option, if you made of money, you can also buy it in the Atomic Shop for 500 atoms. So now you know how to unlock it, let's get into the testing of it. For the sake of the video, I'm going to be basing this all on 45 rounds, as I'm currently a commando build and using a fixer, and to be honest I am a little bit short on ammo. Now for ease, I'm going to be testing this theory on crafting around 10,000 rounds. Now to do this in the traditional kind of crafting method, this would take around 800 lead, 2,000 steel and 600 gunpowder with the help of the perks Ammo Smith level 2. You can also throw in Super Duper level 3 and also using the legendary perk Ammo Factory at level 4 for the 150% crafting bonus. Now as you can't predict what you'll get from Super Duper, I'm just going to take whatever that gives us as a kind of a bonus and just forget about it for now. If you use all the materials that I mentioned, this will give you around 10,845 rounds. So now let's move over to the ammo converter to see how much ammo that we would actually need to convert in order to get this amount of ammo. Now, if you're unsure on how the ammo converter works, maybe you've never used it before, or maybe you're just new to the game, basically this allows you to trade in most of the ammo in the game for points. You can then turn these points into ammo that you would actually like to use. Now each ammo gives different amounts of points and costs different amounts to buy, so feel free to have a browse after this video if you want to see all the kind of individual pricings. Now in Finders Keepers video, she had the brilliant idea of just trading in railway spikes, as these are pretty cheap to craft, as all they take is steel. Now from her findings, this proved to be quite a kind of useful method in terms for collecting flamer fuel, and after seeing this it did kind of make me a bit excited to see whether or not this could be a new kind of ammo farming method, so I wanted to give it a go. So I logged on, got a notepad and then started to calculate how much everything would actually cost and what I would actually need. So to get the same amount of ammo from the crafting method, I would need a total of 135,000 points, and this would swap for exactly the same amount of rounds at 10,800. Now using the same method of the railway spikes, this would require around 40,500 railway spikes, which doesn't sound too bad given the fact they're so cheap to make, and it is like a 4-to-1 conversion rate. I then kind of found out that with all the perks that I previously mentioned, that this would cost a total of 21,808 steel to craft that amount of spikes. It was at this point, sadly, that my excitement kind of died off and I realised that I'm going to have to go back and farm some lead. So clearly just from that, it's very plain and clear to see that this would not be the cheapest way to make ballistic ammo like 45 rounds. This does not mean that this is not kind of a viable way of farming ammo for other variants, so please feel free to give it a test and let me know how it goes down in the comments, because who knows, maybe this could actually be a kind of profitable way for some ammos, who knows. So clearly at this point it was pretty clear to me that this machine was actually only really useful for trading in your unused ammo, kind of basically what it's actually intended for and not for what I'm trying to do with it. So I thought, fine, I'll just go and check it out and see how profitable it is. So I took out nearly 50,000 ammo from my storage to kind of see what the kind of going rate would be and what I'd actually get out of it. And I converted it all in for points and then swapped all the points for 45 rounds. That 50k ammo then gave me around 3,000 45s. So yeah, that really clearly wasn't that worthwhile either. It may be worth noting as well that this is a very time consuming method for the fact that you've got to keep going in and out of the terminal on the different settings for trading in, because you can only trade in so much ammo at a time and then so much you can buy at a time, so it does take quite some time. Realistically, the amount of time you spend doing it, you could probably go and do a lead run and get yourself plenty of lead to go make more ammo. This is not to throw any shade whatsoever on Finders Keepers, by the way. She did a great guide on it and clearly worked out useful for her. I just wanted to test out how this would work from a commando perspective to kind of see whether or not I could use this method going forward. And then for the fact it failed, I just thought, you know what, I'd best share this as well, just so other people can see and don't test it out as well. At the end of the day, it's a little experiment, and not all experiments go through and turn out for the better. Let me know down below though your thoughts on the ammo converter and whether you think it's actually worthwhile to have in your camps. For me, I'm going to go scrap this thing and not use it ever again. But who knows, maybe it'll be useful for you, and maybe you just like doing it. Maybe it's a little chore that you give yourself at your camp that you enjoy doing just to get a little bit of bonus ammo. For now though, that's the experiment over, so I hope you all found this video enjoyable and found it helpful. If you did, please support the channel by clicking on that like button, and if you're new around here and want to see more Fallout 76 guides and videos, then make sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching, bye bye.